when it goes live. I think it starts now when it goes live there. So, welcome to this broadcast. I've not yet announced the broadcast on my group, so just bear with me 1 second. We've got one special guest here today from set microphone. It's gotta go here. Microphone. So the problem is that you have to aim at the microphone when you're speaking.
Yeah.
We are live.
Live on what?
It's on YouTube. We are live now on YouTube. So, guys, welcome to this new podcast, new live podcast. We were supposed to go live at about 6:30 today or 6 o'clock, but I have changed the plan because my guest had some commitment at around 5:30, and it was going to mess up everything. So we're not gonna have it done that time. That's why we're having it done now, and it's gonna be a short one, only a 30-minute podcast. So I'm gonna present to you my guest of the day is Sam Rushton, a young hopeful boxer, upcoming boxer, amateur boxer, based in Manchester, Ashton area specifically, and is somebody that I've seen from a very young age, and who has developed the ability to uh, become a hopeful champion,
Future
champion. So he only dreams about becoming champion, and that's what we're going to talk about here in one part of the podcast, briefly. But mainly, what we're going to talk about is the heavyweight mess that we have right now in the boxing world. So let me present to you Sam Rushton. He's 17. 17.
Yeah.
Right, 17. And he's an amateur boxing here in Ashton. So, when did you start?
Like when I was 14, literally about 2021. Yeah.
2021.
Nah, I think, yeah, like 2021, I think, yeah. Or the end of 2020.
Was that during the pandemic?
Literally just after lockdown. But we also had a lockdown while I was training, but it was only a short one. It was the one in March 2021.
So what got you into boxing?
Just fighting. Just fighting all my life. Like, just scrappy kids on the street and just...
Right. So you are one of those that love, or that always get in trouble with fighting. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
On the street?
Yeah, all the time.
So
well, not
who actually guide you? Where did you come up with the idea that I can use these skills in a better way?
No, I always wanted to do boxing, but I just never ended up doing it for some reason. But I always wanted to do it. Something I always wanted to do.
So was it the police that told you? Was it the social worker? Was it somebody that somebody step in your life and say to you, "Oh look, aim for this"?
Nobody told me. It's off my own back. Like I said, it's something I always wanted to do anyway.
Okay. Yeah. So when you started boxing, where did you start? Are you still at the same gym?
Yeah, I'm still at the same gym. Like Hope Street boxing around the corner from me.
Okay. And who's the top man there? Who's the coach?
Nah, it's called Martin.
He's the champion,
coach.
The champion maker.
Yeah.
Martin. What champion has he made?
He had loads of national champions.
National champion in national level. Okay. Has he got any Olympic? Has he had anybody participating in the Olympics?
Nah,
not yet.
Not yet. Anyway.
So then the obvious question is, the obvious question is, here where we are, this is Ashton on the line, and Hyde is not far away. But you know what's happening in Hyde? There is a big gym there. It might not be big, but yeah, there's a big gym there. Ricky Hatton gym. How did you manage to swerve that one?
What do you mean?
Why were you not interested in that champion?
I started this boxing gym first, and I'll always be loyal to this boxing gym. Yeah, nah, like, I won't go there now for the simple fact that I know I'm good where I am now,
Okay.
and my coach will get me far.
Okay. So you prefer the gym where you are at now
Yeah.
to the Ricky Hatton gym?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the Ricky Hatton gym?
No,
No? Really? Not even to go there and
Mm.
see what the setup's like?
don't need to see it.
You don't need to see
I'm
it.
not interested in it.
You're not interested.
No.
So is your boxing skills, are your boxing skills coming exclusively from what you learn in the gym? Or you've got other source of learning?
Yeah, that's boxing for like nearly 3 years now, and then
Right.
you just learn it. So you can have some natural things. You pick up some things naturally on your own by watching things and picking it up on yourself. It's not always just what you're taught. But
So when I'm saying other source, I'm talking about, let's say, online, YouTube. Do you use YouTube to learn new skills, or
YouTube,
watching actual live events like other boxers like heavyweight or lightweight, all those guys on
yeah, I'd say watching YouTube is it's all right if you're a beginner. Can teach a beginner a few things, but like
Okay.
only a beginner. Like YouTube isn't really gonna help you like at a decent level in boxing, because at the end of the day, it's not really breaking things down for you. It's just, I mean, it's not proper. Like you need to be shown it in like the flesh. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So you prefer the gym, and you consider your coach as the genius that will turn you into.
Yeah.
How much of an impact does he have in you becoming a successful? So you don't believe that if you change your coach, you get somebody else, you can achieve the same
I mean,
kind of
I'm-
goal?
I mean, I don't know.
Because you believe too
I
much
mean,
in this
time
guy.
has to tell. Time will tell. But yeah, I believe in him, and I believe he'll get me far.
Okay. Is there any guy in your age or in your weight class that scares you at all?
Nah,
No?
no.
So
Isn't
you had a fight. Have you lost a fight?
yeah, I lost one, but I got robbed.
Oh,
It was a robbery.
what happened during that fight?
To be fair, I weren't feeling it like beforehand. Like I remember sleeping. I got a stitch just from doing pads, from cutting weight, like unhealthily. But yeah, in the fight, it was a bit thingy. I knew I was winning. I knew I was doing what I needed to do to win. But I mean, in Liverpool, like you've got everyone against you. You've got the judges and the ref. Like I remember, this kid, he'd throw his punches and he'd hold me, and then I was the one who got in trouble for holding, even though I weren't holding. And then the ref took a point off me for that, and that straight away just discouraged me straight away. Then I was like, oh yeah, I might have lost this as soon as the ref took that point. But yeah, it is what it is. But so I lost on a split decision after the ref took the point. So yeah, but the ref was trying to stitch me up the whole time. He was pulling me up for stupid little things. My coach even told him to fuck off after it, because it's just, yeah.
So you believe that the ref had an impact
Yeah,
on?
it was pulling, but like, I can't blame it all on that, because I could have done better. You can always do better. I could have.
Don't you
not
guys
let go of
have
the
like
distance.
rematch?
Nah, it's amateur boxing. It's not. It's not like the pros. It's nothing personal like that.
Okay.
You just fight. You just fight whoever's in your way.
So
It's just all experience. It's just all experience.
what is your ideal weight? What weight are you aiming for? Are you aiming for light, middleweight, or is it for heavyweight?
When I turn pro,
Yeah.
just depends how I grow. Like right now, I'm like 76 kg, so that's probably about super middleweight, I think. And when I get older, obviously, when I grow into a man and that, I'll probably be a light heavyweight,
Light heavyweight.
80 to 86 kilo.
So do you wish, or do you want to become a heavyweight, like a heavyweight class, like fighter, like the like of Tyson and Joshua and all those?
I mean, I'm not
Or
too forced what weight I'm in.
you're not too forceful
Yeah.
with you fighting in,
Nah.
because obviously you're gonna be a tall guy, and it's hard to see a tall guy just remain skinny and fight people. So you might just bulk up and, you know, use the height advantage and also the weight advantage that you get to win fights and be a good heavyweight. I think I think that you will make it a very good heavyweight size.
I don't think I'll be heavyweight size. Like right now, I'm a 6 foot, 76 kilo. Probably done growing. I think probably maybe an inch more, whatever. But like, not
Right.
heavyweight, cruiserweight at most.
Cruiserweight.
Yeah, at most.
Okay. Right. So that takes us into the heavyweight debate. What's happening with the heavyweight? We have a lot of disagreement on you know, some of the
He's an
heavyweights on
AJ
how
hater. He's an AJ hater.
So-
Hates on AJ, gold medalist, Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah, but the thing is, the people who get gold medal in the Olympics, they don't always end up doing really well. I think he's a bit of an exception. Usually, those who end up doing well are the ones that have been robbed, or they finish second
Yeah.
or third or something like that.
So why do you think AJ is so shit?
Well, I believe that AJ's done really well for his career, for what he's managed to achieve so far. However, I believe that he was just managed pretty well by his
Eddie Hearn, yeah.
Eddie Hearns, who's the boss here. When I say manage really well, it's like picking the right opposition.
Cherry picking opponents, you say.
Yes, cherry picking opponents.
He
That's
fought-
what
he fought-
I don't understand how the Takam fight was stopped.
Yeah, to be fair,
Do you understand how it was stopped?
no, I don't think that fight should have been stopped, but AJ was winning that fight anyway. But still,
It doesn't matter.
if the punches were either landing,
He was winning, but then
Yeah.
one shot can take you down.
yeah, I don't understand why that fight was stopped. But
Well, it was stopped because somebody wanted to keep.
no, because
AJ 's
AJ
100%
was gonna
knockout.
win anyway.
Well, somebody wanted to keep AJ 100% knockout. What do you call it? Statistics or whatever you want to call it. Because
Yeah,
he was winning, yeah, but not.
he knocked
He
him
was
out.
winning differently. He was winning differently because all of the other fights,
I don't know.
he knocked the people
Personally,
out.
I just think it was a bad call from the judge. That's all I think it was. Bad call from the ref. But yeah,
Takam is there.
cherry picking opponents.
Takam has got two cuts on the two eyes, but they've been controlled. They are controlled.
he took a big risk fighting Vladimir Klitschko quite early. People can say
Klitschko
Yeah,
is an old man.
people can say, "Oh, he's old," but mate, he was at the top
He
of the
was an
division.
old man. He was
Was
not
he
at the
not
top.
He was not at the top.
Tyson Fury is the one who opened that door.
Was he not at the top though?
No, Tyson Fury was the one who opened that door. Klitschko was not at the top.
Klitschko was. He's always been.
Come
at the
on,
top
he
in the
was not at the
2000s.
top. You're not at the top when you retire.
He ain't retired yet, but
No,
still,
but
you can't.
he
Old
retired
man,
just after- that was his
old
last
man or
fight.
not, old man or not.
But-
Who
but-
else? Old man or not? Who else would have beat him apart from
Who
Tyson?
else would have beat who?
Who else would have beat Klitschko apart from Tyson, Wilder, or AJ? Who else would have beat him? Exactly.
Perhaps-
He was at the
perhaps-
top. AJ was coming up. AJ was coming up, whereas Klitschko was still classed
have
as
a
an
point.
elite, top elite
Yeah,
fighter.
you have a point in saying that who else would have beat him?
He fought Alexander Povetkin. It's good. Pulev. Kubrat Pulev. He's fought loads of good people. Well, not he's fought. He's got a good few names.
Yeah.
Dillian White.
No, he did well by winning the fight against Klitschko. It was a tough fight, but I'm saying to you that we cannot.
Joseph Parker as well.
Joseph Parker is a bum.
Well, was he a bum? Yeah, but
Where did he go after that? Where did he go from meeting Joshua? And it's like you're gonna
exactly.
all of the other guys that were champion before. Like there was this Martin guy. Who the hell is Martin? The guy with dreadlocks.
No, black guy. I know what you're talking about.
Who the hell is it? They come and go. They just like I don't know how to call them, but they're not real. I don't know how to say it, but they're not legit heavyweight boxers. They're not.
Yeah, but why don't you like AJ then? Like, what do you discredit him on apart from the cherry picking side, which I don't. I think he's been.
No, I think
he's been matched quite well, to be honest. Like he's been matched up quite well.
So how do you explain that AJ was able to be champion for I don't know how many years, was it 8 years or what, and that he managed to swerve Wilder, he managed to swerve Tyson Fury. They've been around for the same amount of time.
It's not necessarily you can say AJ swerving them, but they all swerve each other in boxing.
He managed to swerve those two. Well, he also managed to swerve the guy, the Cuban guy. Ortiz, right? He just about got the job done with Dylan White. Okay, Dylan White was having a good fight, and he got caught.
You say swerving them, but he ain't swerving them because he didn't get to them yet. They was here. How can he be swerving them if he's here?
What's he been doing here? You're talking about the top.
I know, but
you're
AJ,
ranking them every years after year, years after years. They ranking them, they're one after the other. That's what you would do.
They're the big fights, and they'll
so how do you manage to solve the big fights? How?
By building yourself up to them big fights. You're not going to take the big fight like that. You're going to build yourself up to it.
I still, it doesn't make sense.
Go on, what are you going to discredit him on? Can you discredit him on his losses?
The losses.
Yeah.
He's lost against.
He lost to Andy Ruiz and
Usyk.
And in the second fight with Andy Ruiz, came back, boxed his head off for the full 12 rounds. Ruiz wasn't even getting close. You can say what you want about that fight, but AJ outboxed him.
One of the obvious fights.
It's just outboxing him. You got to do what you got to do to win. And then he lost twice.
Fair play.
Then he lost twice to the best, pound for pound, one of the best people in the world. So
I'll give you that one.
You can't
he lost to the best one. Yeah.
And now he's lost. He's not sat down feeling sorry for himself. He's
fought.
So he's fought Jermaine Franklin. He fought Jermaine Franklin, and now he's already got another fight confirmed. Who is going to be Dillian White, and he's climbing back up the ranks because he wants to be third-time world champion.
Oh, and you believe in that? You believe that can happen? Unless somebody shoot Tyson Fury dead.
I know.
Somebody kills Tyson Fury.
Write off AJ. People just write off AJ, but like, yeah, Tyson's good, but AJ's a mix of Wilder and Tyson. He's got that power and he's got the skill. Like, I think he could give Tyson a few problems, but it's if it gets to the later rounds, like past round 6, round 5, is when it sways towards Tyson. But I think it'll be a good fight for the first 6 rounds. If AJ don't,
it'll be a good fight, third 6 round.
Yeah.
Okay, so you believe that Joshua will beat Dylan White? Are you gonna put some money on that?
He will.
He will.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
100%.
So there's zero chance.
It's about
zero chance for Dylan White to upset you.
There's always it's boxing. There's always that chance, but I highly doubt it, and everyone else highly doubts it.
Okay, so if Joshua loses against Dylan White, then I'm thinking, is that where the whole saga ends, or the whole roller coaster?
I think if he loses to Dillian White, he rather rematches him or hangs up the gloves.
Rematch Dylan White?
Yeah, or hangs up the gloves.
This is a rematch almost. This is almost a rematch.
What do you mean?
There's no trophies here to win. They have no belt. There's no belt.
Yeah.
But this is almost like a rematch.
Yeah.
So why do you have a rematch of a rematch?
because I mean it's been
Simply
a long
because
time.
we
I mean,
have to have Joshua as the winner or something.
yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
No, it doesn't work like that. I don't think many people will buy into that.
Nah. He has to hang. If he loses, he should hang up the gloves, unless he wants to make a bit more money.
Right, in which case he's gonna go and bump into someone like Daniel Dubois, who could end up embarrassing him, and all those young kids coming up could end up embarrassing him. That's the danger of sticking around for so long, too long.
Daniel Dubois fighting Usyk, you know.
I will see what that gives us.
What do you
That's
think
the
of that?
only interesting. That's the only interesting
That's
fight.
not interesting. No one wanted to
not.
see Usyk versus Dubois. Dubois is he shouldn't be taking this fight. It's probably for the money why he's taking it, but this early in his career,
That's gonna be 2 losses in his career.
yeah, he lost Joyce,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be losing to Usyk 100%. Usyk will
But-
knock him out.
But he'll get some experience out of it
Yeah, but like,
and some money.
and he'll also get knocked out, and which will affect him.
Right. So if that's what you're saying about the Joshua fight and then the Usyk fight, what about the Tyson Fury fight? The Gypsy King.
What with Ngannou?
Yes.
It's just
How is
Tyson.
that one?
innit?
Is it an exhibition fight or is it a proper fight? Like it's gonna be 6 round or it's gonna be 8 round or it's gonna be 10 round?
I don't know. You know, I think it's a proper fight. Yeah,
What, 12 round?
I think so. Yeah, it might be like a bit sweet. Like they might have lessened the rounds because of they don't do that many rounds in MMA.
Mm-hmm.
So
And who will win that one and how?
is that even a question?
There's no question there.
Tyson will knock him out or TKO him.
Right, and where does Ngannou go from there? Will that be the end of his boxing career?
Nah, it's Ngannou. You go fight more people for money. You just go.
Like who? Who will he fight? Will he fight? Can he fight Joshua?
I don't know if AJ will be interested in that. AJ's trying to.
Do you
get,
think he can fight Wilder or is too much
AJ is
of a-
trying to get that third-time world champion status. I don't think he's interested in fighting Ngannou.
And what about Wilder?
Yeah. That one's a
Is
sticky
Wilder-
one. That was a sticky one.
Is Wilder like a candidate? Like a
Yeah, I mean, if he wins this Dillian fight, then the only 2 people for him to fight is
so who's Wilder fighting?
Wilder's fighting Ruiz, I think.
Oh,
Is it-
that Reese. So is that one? So if you were to rank these boxing
These fights.
matches, this fight, which one in terms of value, like in terms of
And a good watch. And then like a
a
good matchup.
watch, good matchup and stuff, which one will be first?
Which one I'd want to see? Which one I'm more interested in?
No, not you, but the world. You think the boxing world will enjoy to see? Is it the Wilder versus Ruiz,
I think it might.
where it's not predictable?
I don't know, but for
We
me,
have to talk about predictability as well.
with me, I think, in my opinion, I'm most excited to see the AJ and Dillian rematch because of obviously the history they've got
So you put
and
that one
the
first. Is
rivalry.
the Wilder second? The Wilder fight second?
Yeah, definitely 100%. And then
The third one.
then Usyk
Usyk.
and the bar, yeah,
And then the Tyson Fury and
yeah,
Ngannou
yeah,
fourth.
yeah.
That's not bad. You guys tell us what you think in the comment section
I think
below. Let us know.
everyone knows what's gonna happen with Ngannou and Tyson. It's just, yeah,
It's just
it's just Ngannou wants a payday.
he wants to pay
Ngannou surely can't believe he'll win himself.
Even himself doesn't believe he can win.
I don't think he actually believes in his head that he'll win. I think he just wants money. I've seen some things.
So what does it take for a MMA kind of fighter to become a good boxer? We know this guy is failed. McGregor, he failed. He gassed out, and it was just.
Yeah, MMA guys in boxing, they can only get so far.
They have to knock the guy out. They have to knock the guy out.
They could be a good boxer, but they can never like be a champion or anything.
But they have to knock. They've got one game plan, right?
Knockout, but like that's easier said than
The
done.
early round, they have to knock the guy out.
Yeah, and they do gas out because they're not used to doing as many rounds as doing boxing. They don't do as much time.
Okay, that's pretty much what we have in store for you today, and if someone want Sam to come back for more boxing, I'm pretty sure he will come back for more boxing. He's actually injured on his hand there, and he's
Taking some time
taking
off.
some time off. So
Hopefully it recovers soon and I'm
he's
back
gonna
in the gym.
recover soon. But he's available, and anytime he's available, we're gonna try and get him here on the podcast. He's gonna give us a bit more um, insight into the boxing world and how it works. Do you dream going to the Olympics? Do you dream about that? Did you wish you go to Olympic one day?
Yeah, that's the goal. And then from there, obviously, I mean,
But
yeah,
that's a tough,
solid dream.
that's a tough kind of journey to get to the Olympics. You
Yeah,
have to fight so many people, regional, then
well,
national.
just gotta work hard. You gotta work
And
hard and then hard, because like to be a champion, it's not all just about working hard, because there's so many people that work hard that aren't champions. You have to be
Everybody,
born
yeah.
with something. You have to have
Yeah.
something,
Yeah,
like something inside. Like it's not all just about
Yeah.
hard work.
yes, that's right. So, saying that, this guy doesn't like Anthony Joshua because apparently Anthony Joshua was chosen over him. Who is it? The guy with the braid that lost against the Chinese guy.
Oh, Joyce.
Yeah.
What
Was
about
he
him?
supposed to go to the Olympics?
Joyce.
Yeah.
Joyce was in the Olympics, I swear.
Oh, it could be somebody else. Then that was Joshua was chosen over him with the Olympics when Joshua went
People like to talk about
heavyweight.
AJ and Joyce. Some people think I think AJ just knocks Joyce out cold. Joyce has been
That's an
exposed.
interesting fight that people would
He's
love
not
to see.
interested in that at all. Like he could barely take this Zhang Weili, whatever his name is. He could barely take his power. So when AJ is a stationary target, he don't move his head or anything. He
Yeah,
just
that's
walks forward.
you were saying about the criticism of AJ.
He'll
That's
walk-
one of
he'll
those. He's
walk onto
predictable.
AJ's right hand and he'll
Yeah,
go sleep.
AJ is very predictable. He doesn't move.
AJ.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Joyce. Joyce doesn't move. He just walks forward like
Well, they
that.
both
He
have the
walks
same
forward
thing.
like that.
They both have
No,
the
he
same
doesn't.
thing.
AJ, we've seen him like start to move more. AJ will clip him on the chin with a right hand, and Joyce will sleep.
All right, we're gonna end it there. On the he's an AJ kind of.
He's an AJ hater.
I'm a hater. He's a
Yeah.
lover. So we'll talk about AJ all the time, and we'll never agree on something. So this is where we end this podcast today. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing. Hopefully, we're gonna bring him back here for more content on boxing and MMA. Let's see how you guys react with this video. Thank you for having us in your house today. Please like, share, and subscribe for more. Ciao, ciao. See you in the next podcast.